first of all, thank you, Mr. Miller, for being here. It's an honor to have you drawing our poster for Comic-Con. It's a great Wonder Woman. I think it's beautiful. And welcome again.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet all of you and to visit your beautiful country.
Yeah, this is not the first time, your first time in Brazil, right?
No, it isn't. No, but it's the first time I've been here professionally and seen such an exuberant crowd. It's really lovely.
You're coming here professionally, and Dark Knight 3 is coming out right now, right?
Oh, it sure is. Yeah.
How does it feel like to come back to Batman and this story that's so iconic?
Oh, I could come back to Batman anytime, anywhere. The character is a wonderful character who I hope to revisit many times in the future. He's one of those perfect characters. You could turn him inside out and twist him around, tie him into knots and bounce him against the wall, and he still works no matter what you do.
And how good is it to be back in action, working with DC again, not only Batman, but Superman as well, and bringing some new kids to play with them?
Well, I love playing with the kids, but mostly I love playing with DC's toys. Those heroes are wonderful, and they only get better the more you play with them.
And what I find the most exciting about Dark Knight 3 #1 is that you have 4 women that have a major role in the story. Is this your idea, Brian's idea? How is that concept going to?
Brian and I share one particular quality. We both adore women, and we both think that women have largely been underused as comic book characters, and the superhero mythology is full of very extraordinary women. In the case of Superman, you have perhaps the best heroine of the bunch, Wonder Woman. And in the case of Batman, you have all those absolutely delicious bad girls.
And how is been developing the work with Jim Lee? Because he's here because of you. It's good to have Jim Lee here in Brazil as well. But we have to thank you because Jim Lee is here too.
Well, Jim Lee hardly needs my help to get anywhere, but it's always great to see him. He's a wonderful collaborator, he's a great guy to hang out with, and he's one of my favorite artists. He also draws a really good Catwoman.
And I believe Jim Lee is doing the mini comic with Carrie Kelly and on #4. You created Carrie Kelly in '86, and she's becoming a great character, right, in Batman universe?
Well, I'd like to say that I created a great character, and look at that.
And what's the plan for Carrie Kelly in the future? I believe there's plans for her. I don't know if your plans or DC plans.
I plan on doing a Carrie Kelly graphic novel all her own that will be a detective story, much like Nancy Drew. It'll be geared toward younger girls, and it'll be her solving mysteries all on her own without the old man.
DC is doing a lot of new titles for girls and young readers, like Batgirl. And have you read these comics? Are you?
No, but it's about damn time.
Yeah.
Have you got any favorites from the artists that are coming now? New artists that you're following?
Have I got any favorites?
Yes.
Really too many to count right now, and I'm a little behind catching up. There's so much talent out there right now. I'm particularly enjoying the stuff by the Kubert brothers, but many of the people who are moving from both the fanzines and the undergrounds into comics right now are extraordinary. But perhaps the most important influx is from around the world, and that right now is endless, and it's very hard to keep up with. But it's a lot of fun trying.
And what do you think about the technology coming and helping and working on comics right now? Because you can see lots of people, they're not drawing on paper anymore. They draw directly on a syntax, and they're coloring everything on Photoshop. And they're even publishing just on iBooks, on Comixology. How do you think the technology is helping the comic industry?
Anything that gets the pictures and the words out, I'm all for. There was a time when people thought that actually printing words down on paper was a bad mistake, but the only thing we should have are words and symbols engraved in stone. We've gotten over that.
We were talking in the panel yesterday about your career, and I believe you said that's important, really important for someone who wants to be an artist to like devote it to the art and repeat. The repetition is really important to someone who is trying to be an artist, right?
When Michelangelo was first asked advice that he had for one of his students, it was very simple. He said, "Draw, Antonio, draw." That's the most important thing. See what things look like. Learn what they look like. Don't work off photographs. Don't work off other people's drawings. Sit your sister or your girlfriend or your brother down. Find out what they look like. Find out what a car looks like. Find out how things work. Find out what makes a table stand up. It takes 4 legs, not 3. But get to know how reality works and you learn how to draw it.
And how important it is to know the world, to know places, to be like a more complete artist. Is it really important, or can you stay in your place, in your home, and like Google on the internet and surfing the web to know how to draw? Is it important to go places?
Well, it's very important to go places, but the best advice I got was from a mentor, Will Eisner, when he was first looking at my artwork when I was 19 years old, and he said, "Frank, go out, get your heart broken, come back and draw something."
Sir, can you tell us how much did your experience as a movie maker help the way you are as a comic book writer and drawer, comic book artist?
That's a very good question, because everything helps everything else. Because everything is storytelling. The story is everything, and the different ways that you can use to find your story and define your story, the different tools you can use. You can use your skill as an artist, you can use your friends as models. To work with the tapestry of actors is an honor beyond description. They bring a level of talent and enthusiasm and style to the work that transforms the way you write, even the way you shoot. And it certainly transforms the way you draw.
Sir, we can't thank you enough for coming here to Brazil, for coming to our convention, but especially because it's because of you that most of all people here read comics to today. So we can't really thank you enough. Thank you very much for being here with us.
You're very kind. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.